Week, the Rancho Palos Verdes City Council urged Governor Newsom to declare a state of emergency following the sudden shutdown of natural gas to more than 100 area homes by SoCal Gas. This is all due to ongoing land movement. The city's mayor now looking for support from another source, Tesla and Elon Musk, requesting solar and Powerwall batteries for impacted residents. Rancho Palos Verdes Mayor John Cruikshank, he joins us now in studio. Good to have you. What an exciting, I'm using that word because we have some positive news to share. A few days this has been. You actually penned a letter to Elon Musk himself. What was the pitch and what's the outcome? Well,
that's right. I mean, like you mentioned, our residents have been greatly affected. We have gas shut off and our residents are looking for alternate methods. And our council is always looking for blue sky solutions to help our residents. And so I thought, why don't we go ahead and reach out to one of the most successful and creative people in the world. And we reached out to Elon Musk last week, and it went viral, of course. And within a day, I heard back from one of my fellow council members, actually a neighboring city in Palos Verdes Estates. He knew one of the more senior people at SpaceX. They reached out and they said they're going to get it in front of their general counsel and their CFO today. So we're hoping to hear back from them very soon. Okay, and specifically, first of all, congratulations. I mean, for you to take the initiative to help your residents, because as mentioned, there are hundreds of residents right now who are struggling without gas, without power. Makes it very difficult to live day to day. What exactly, I mentioned the Powerwall batteries and solar energy, what would be the best outcome in all this? Sure. Well, when you lose your gas service, of course, that means you can't heat your water and your stove service is gone. And so the next alternative would be electric power. But of course, electric power is also being strained because the power poles have overhead wires. In a landslide area, those overhead wires and the poles are all moving, and those are being stretched, and so there's roughly 500 homes in our landslide area that potentially could lose their power as well. So with the option of going to solar and also these Powerwall batteries, a home could start to come off the grid and be able to sustain without having to necessarily rely on some of the traditional utility services that we have come to know. We have been reporting on this landslide. It's one of the largest right now in the country for some time now. How dire is the situation? Right. Well, yes, the landslide's been activated back in the 1950s, which is a long time ago, and there's always been movement in the landslides. But over the last couple of years, with all the rain we've had, it's become a much dire situation. Just to give you an order of magnitude, some of the areas at most used to move 5 or 7 feet per year. Now it's moving about 50+ feet per year. Wow. So it's changed quite a bit, and that's put a lot of strain on our utility systems, and hence we're in this situation now. Are you putting all your eggs into the Elon Musk basket? No, of course not. You know, we have a lot of great partners, county government, state government, federal government, but of course we all know that many times it does take a while for that process to make its way through the system. And so, you know, we've had the declaration of state of emergency from the governor. That's gotten to FEMA, and FEMA is going to be helping us, but our residents need something now. Right, they just can't wait. So that's why including the private sector as part of our potential solutions, we felt would make sense. They could probably react quicker, and so that's really why we've reached out to Elon Musk and his company at Tesla. Best case scenario, Elon Musk, the team comes back and says, yes, this is what we're going to provide for your community along the coastline there. We know how beautiful it is. Worst case scenario, sorry, but we can't really do anything. What's next for you? Well, and you know, it's interesting you say that. We've already had other companies see my Twitter or X feed and reach out and say they even have a better solution that they want to talk to us about. So we knew that reaching out to one of the most well-known people in the world and with the hope that he would help us in some way, but that doesn't mean that other companies can't also reach out and provide technologies to help our residents now. Are any of those companies local? You know, I don't know if they're local. I got an email, and it's funny, I was actually looking for the address, and I didn't see one on some of this. So we're doing more investigating, but we're keeping our eyes open to any option. Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes peeled to see what comes of this. We'll stay in touch and hopefully be able to report that this will happen to help your residents there. Rancho Palos Verdes Mayor John Cruikshank, thank you so much for being here. You're welcome. And good luck to all of your residents. All right.